Hi, my darlings. I'm Sophie Darling, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're reacting to episode 3 of season 3 of Demon Slayer. The doll is broken. We have found a sword from 300 years ago, which I think will be Tanjiro's sword going forward. And Tanjiro has a new sense of purpose of getting stronger and stronger and carrying on this legacy of defeating Muzan and having faith that even if he should die, someone else will take up the mantle to defeat Muzan, that his family line will be the reason that Muzan inevitably dies. But without further ado, let's jump into episode 3. The sword's probably going to be in really shit state though, like it's 300 years old.
300年以上前の刀ですよね。そうだよね。これやばいね。どうする？炭治郎さん、ちょうど刀が打ってもらえず困ってたでしょ。
Well, now you have a sword.
戦国の世の時代の鉄はすごく質がいいんですよ。
Only the best for you.
だから見つかったんだから。それは今まで蓄積された剣撃があって、たまたま俺の時に人形壊れただけだろうし、そんな。
Oh, it was meant for you, Worthy. It's gonna be damaged, isn't it? Oh, it's rusty as hell.
錆びてる。
I mean, it's 300 years old.
年とか誰も手入れしてないし、知らなかったし。
I feel like the reason it's been put in the doll is obviously to keep it safe until the right person came along to wield it. That it was almost like the doll was a test for the right swordsman to come along and inherit the warrior's sword to inevitably defeat Muzan with it. Again, it's all about this legacy and it being passed down to the right person. Now the sword is also being passed down to the right person. So the doll was specifically designed to ensure that the right person, aka Tanjiro, got the sword when the time was right. And I know he's saying the whole, oh no, it was already beaten down. I broke it when it was at its weakest point. I don't think it was that easy. I mean, I feel like it was still choosing Tanjiro in a sense. You could chalk it up to it just being coincidental, but it's very obvious that this was intended for him. It's not just chance, it very obviously is fated to happen. My time to shine. Now his swordsmith shows up. Yeah, this is gonna be Tanjiro's sword. 110%. He's buff as fuck. He's like, I'm gonna restore it. Leave it to me. He's gonna fix it. This grown up. He's ticklish.
金森さん、ご無沙汰してます。
あ、彼はね、山ごもりで修行していたんですよ。君を死なせないよう、もっと強い刀を作るために。
Oh, he wasn't hiding from him.
俺のため。
Oh, what a good guy.
と鋼塚さんに刀をお願いしてるでしょ。嬉しかったんだと思いますよ。この人、剣士さんに嫌われて担当外れること多かったから。
人付き合い下手すぎなんですよね、この方。だから未だに嫁の来手もないんですよ。
この錆びた刀は俺が扱う。鋼塚家に伝わる日輪刀剣魔術。見事磨き上げて神髄。
Let's go. It's gonna be Tanjiro's sword.
信頼関係もないのに任せろ任せろって。バカの一つ覚えみたいに。
Them's fighting words. This is so unserious. I love it.
それまではこの刀を使ってる。
I love that he was making himself stronger for Tanjiro. He wanted to make him a strong sword so he wouldn't die.
その研ぎ方、
すごい過酷みたいで死んじゃった人もいるとか言ってて心配だよ。
Jeez.
見に行ってもいいかな。
知るかよ。出てけお前。友達みたいな顔して喋ってんじゃねえよ。
He's like, I'm not interested.
てめえは俺の腕折ってんだからな。忘れたとは言わせねえ。
Well, you were being an ass, so I mean.
あれは女の子を殴った玄也が全面的に悪い。
Like, we're gonna be friends whether you like it or not.
俺
He's gonna
歯が
soften.
抜けてなかったっけ。前歯温泉で。
How did it regenerate? What?
お前の見間違いだろ。
No, you
見間違いじゃない
definitely
よ。
lost a
歯
tooth.
取ってやるから。
なんで取ってんだよ。気持ち悪いやつだなてめえは。
Does he have like regenerative abilities or something? How's his tooth come back? Strange. Oh, stop.
こうしてこう。そしてこう。
What a good big brother. She wants her hair like Mitsuri's. That's so cute.
禰豆子もいいと思うか。お風呂は一緒に入ったから。
Because he's
Yeah, go
good
ahead,
at
go on
heart. He's just abrasive. He's had a
Yeah.
traumatic upbringing,
okay,
most
I know.
likely, you know? I think we're gonna cry over his backstory.
禰豆子が好きな甘露寺さんとお揃いの髪だぞ。
ちょっとのんびり長湯しすぎたな。明日も早朝から作業だってのに。
Is there gonna be a demon attack because it's really late at night?
ツボ
No!
さっき上がっていくときはこんなのなかったけ
It
どな。
is. It's the 5th and 4th. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh, that's foul.
やはり
What the
山の中の刀鍛冶の肉など食えたものではないわ。
Shoot him up and spat him out.
しかしここを潰せば鬼狩りどもを
They won't have any swords. No one to make their
確実に弱
swords.
体化させられる。
Without the swordsmiths, they have nothing.
けれどもあのお方はお怒りじゃ。
That's normal. Muzan's always in a rage. When is he not angry? I love how he's like, Master's in a rage, as if like that's not just his permanent state of existence. It's just he's always angry. Just learn to live with it at this point. Just kind of go, it's Muzan. What are you up to? What are you sneaking around for?
いねえのか。
Was the one that got chewed up the one making his sword? I think so.
兄貴、俺はやらないといけないんだ。
Brother, I have to do what?
金森っていう刀鍛冶知らない？
ああ、時藤君、どうしたの？何？
反応が鈍すぎると思う。
いやいや、敵意があれば気づきますよ、そんな。金森さんは知ってるけど、どうしたの？多分、鋼塚さんと一緒にいるんじゃないかな。
金森は僕の新しい刀鍛冶。
一緒に探そうか。
なんでそんなに人を構うの？
人のためにすることは結局、巡り巡って自分のためにもなっている。
I love Tanjiro.
俺も行こうと思ってたからちょうどいいんだよ。
It's like I care about people because when they care about you in turn, they help you.
今なんて言ったの？
ちょうどいいよって。
Ugh!
禰豆子起きたか。痛い。
Like, let's go. It struck a chord with him. Let me just go back slightly. Whatever you do for others comes around to help you as well in the end. That's why he obviously has empathy for people. But it's not just that. Like, he genuinely is just a good guy. Like, he genuinely just cares about people. That's the thing. He just has empathy. He wants people to be happy. And if he can provide a bit of happiness in this world by helping those in need, then he's going to do that. He's going to make sure that people don't needlessly suffer by being mean or hurtful, because what benefit is there to that? And as he said, you know, the kinder you are, the more you get back, not just in feeling like you've done something good, but it will eventually come back around to help you too. You know, people will know that you're kind and they'll want to show that kindness back. They'll want to help you. He said, I was planning to go anyway, so the timing's great. And that really struck a chord with him. Like he recognizes something in those words of the timing's great. Interesting.
一緒に鋼塚さんとこ行こう。
Nezuko is so cute.
その子、何かすごく変な生き物だな。
I think he could say that about you.
なんだろう。うまく言えない。
He also thinks you're quite
僕は前
odd.
にもその子と会ってる。前も
Yes.
そうだったのかな。
His brain is a bit scattered. Like he seems to forget things very easily. Like he doesn't form connections, almost as if he's scared that connections are going to harm him.
そうだね。
That he's going to get hurt if he feels anything for anyone or he remembers them in a more detailed way. You know? Whoa, it's the demon.
なんだ、目視するまで気づかなかった。
霞の呼吸。
Oh my god.
流儀。早い。
He's crying because he doesn't want to fight a Hashira. He's scared.
決めないでくれ。痛い。
What's tormenting him? He says it hurts. But I don't know if he's talking to them.
日の神神楽。
This is going to register with the Miss Hashira, right? The sun breathing.
なんで反撃してこない。上限じゃないのか。
It is strange that he's not fighting back. There's no way that's over that quickly.
上限は首を切ったからといって必
Yeah.
ず死ぬとは限らない。
Like, I don't trust any beheading at this
油断し
point.
ないで。
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? What?
分裂。一方には頭が生え、
Is that what he was
もう一方
saying?
には
It
体ができた。
hurts?
同時に切れば。
Because it felt like his body was being torn in two? Whoa! Holy fuck.
時東家。豆粒が遠くまでよく飛んだ。
何も楽しくはない。わしはただひたすら腹立たしい。
そうか。
Are they twins?
離れられてよかったの。こいつらも首を同時に切らなきゃダメなの
Oh
か。
god, not again. For fuck's sake. Maybe not. Oh my god.
これは。
Because maybe they're running with this idea that twins share a symbolic body, that they are the same split, so maybe one will be enough.
誰か。
A gun? What? Imagine they duplicate again and then there's four.
一匹仕留め損ねた。
That would be hilarious. Not for them, but I'd find it fucking hilarious.
初めて食らった感触の攻撃だ。剣やダメだ。倒せない。切ったら切っただけ分裂。
Oh my god, it will! What?
この鬼は首を切られることに頓着してない。つまり首は急所じゃない。4体に分裂。再生が早い。
No way! Oh my god. I thought I was chatting shit, but I was actually right. They're like
何か
Russian dolls.
分
What
裂して
the
4体のはずじゃん。
fuck? Oh wait, no, it didn't. Did it?
別れるのは久方ぶり
Oh, Nezuko's pissed.
じゃん。飛んでる。能力が4人とも違うんだ。
悲しいほど弱い。
Wow, this took a very, very serious turn.
いやいや、助けろ。頼む。急げ。
She's like, but what about you?
は余裕があるの。
Whoa.
日の神神楽。
Holy fuck.
これはなかなか喜ばしいぞ。
Joy.
枝に捕まれ、枝に。
Ugh! You've only just recovered from the last upper rank. Poor Tanjiro. I swear to God. He's always getting hit with injuries that could result in him dying.
体がしびれてる。耳も聞こえない。
I guess the light-hearted episodes are over. Oh, he's back. Where's the Miss Hishiro?
かなり
There
飛
he
ばされ
is.
た。
Okay.
早く戻らなければ。
Whoa!
子供。刀鍛冶として技術も未熟なはず。助ける優先順位は低い。
But he's gonna do it anyway. Low priority, but we're gonna see him
ここで
save
足
him.
を止める理由はない。里全体が襲われているならまず里をさ。技術や能力の
He's
高い
not
ものを優
going
先
to
して
leave the
守らなけれ
kids
ば。
because it's someone in need.
未熟な刀鍛冶の卵一人助けたところで。
人のためにすることは、巡り巡って自分のために。
Tanjiro's getting through to him. I think he's very like Tanjiro, but something has made him detach emotionally. No! Oh, thank God. Of course he was gonna save him.
邪魔になるからさっさと逃げてくれない？
Oh! How is that over already? What the fuck? So annoyed. Oh my God, this is so good.
これだって鋼塚さんが打ってくれた刀だし。
Thank God.
それにしても
Thinking
鋼塚さん
ahead.
は相変わらずだな。ここで大将こそこそ噂話。鋼塚さんが風鈴を傘につけていたのは風鈴が大好きだからで、周りの大人たちは風鈴を鳴らしていたん
That's
ですって。
so cute.
これ炭治郎さんに。
Oh my God, that's
そんなも
adorable.
ので俺の機嫌が治ると思ったら大間違いだ。
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
次回第2話。
Pay attention. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
落ち着きました。
だから俺は子供じゃ。
Oh my goodness. Actually think this is shaping up to be my favorite arc. I really, really loved the Entertainment District arc, but there is something really endearing about this one. I think the cast of characters are so quirky, they're so much fun. So was Tengen though. I don't know. I think I just like the environment of the Swordsmith village because again, without the Swordsmiths, the Demon Slayers cannot do their job effectively. They need the Swordsmiths, and the Swordsmiths also need the Demon Slayers, or they won't pass down their techniques in trade. You know, they're dependent upon one another. So I love seeing more of that connection because we know of them, but we didn't really know anything further. The fact that they have their own village hidden away because if they're wiped out, Demon Slayers have no swords. They're vital to the Demon Slayer core. So the exploration of that dynamic and the relationship is just a lot of fun. I also really love that we're seeing more. Is it Genya or Genya? Let me try and figure out how the hell I'm supposed to say that. Now that he's in it a lot more, I kind of need to get his name down. It took me ages to get Tengen's, and I just kept saying the sound Hishira because I get embarrassed trying to say these names. It's really difficult. I don't think people realize like how scary it is trying to say Japanese names. And I mean, it's different when you're not a reactor, when you're just watching it casually. If you fuck up, no one's gonna say anything. But when you're on a public platform and you mispronounce something, oh, you know about it. You know. So I get so anxious trying to experiment with saying the names that I end up just describing the characters because I just don't want backlash. I'm so like anxious that somebody's gonna be like, that's not right. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm trying. So Genya has almost like regenerative abilities because he did lose a tooth, but the tooth is back. And then there's this weird thing where he's saying, brother, I have to do this. Do what? What are you doing? So there is something weird with him. There's some fuckery going on. It's strange. And he also grew very, very quickly and got strong very, very quickly. How did that happen? What's he been doing that's allowed him to not only have like regenerative abilities, but also to gain strength and height and build faster than any of the others that were also in the final selection with him? Something's not adding up. There is some weird, like, I don't know, fuckery going on. Are they drinking like demon blood or something? Because we know that the blood is of particular interest to like Tomia. But could it be that they're drinking demon blood to gain strength in the same way that demons eat humans to gain strength? That they've found that it gives them additional abilities somehow? I don't know, but there is something not lining up. There's something very akin to demons in the regeneration, but also the ability to get stronger and more powerful. That's making me think there is something weird happening. There's something not normal. They're doing something that I think would be probably heavily frowned upon if found out. But this got intense very, very quickly. From the introduction of the demons arriving in the village to now all of a sudden we've got like full-on fights ongoing. Tanjiro's having an impact on the Miss Tishira, whose name eludes me right now. I know it begins with an M, but I have forgotten his name. Who was trying to rationalize leaving Kotsu because he's saying, I need to prioritize the chief, I need to prioritize the strongest and most powerful in order to keep the village functioning. I need to focus on them, not a burgeoning child swordsmith who can't even defend and look after themselves. They're not worth defending. I need to direct my attention elsewhere. And then remember Tanjiro's words of helping people will always come back around on you. So he's decided that he's going to go and help. But I also feel like there is a part of him that does want to help, that's not solely dependent on Tanjiro having an impact. I think Tanjiro just got through to him, struck a chord, but I still feel like he's very similar to Tanjiro, but he just went down a different path. Instead of nurturing that empathy, he switched it off because he saw it as a detriment to his ability to be a demon slayer. I think, I don't know, we'll learn more, we'll get more of his backstory. Just kind of insane. The fact that the demon can split into four, I was chatting shit. When I said, oh, imagine they split into four, I thought I was making a funny joke. I didn't think that was actually going to happen. But apparently that is the thing. That's what they're doing, which is why he was acting so weak and pitiful and he wasn't fighting back, because he wanted his head to be chopped off so that he could then duplicate and split his body. And then the more they do that, the more he can duplicate. So that's why he's so like pitiful and being like, it hurts, I'm so weak and defenseless, cut my head off, please. So where is his weak spot is the question. That's going to be an interesting one to figure out. But I was really getting absorbed into the whole fight situation and then Tanjiro getting his sword, and I was like, this has been such like a smooth couple of episodes. It's been very lighthearted, and then it's just got intense very, very fast. Like, the breaks are non-existent. The gas has been pushed and we're just moving forward. It kind of happened with Entertainment District Arc as well. There were like a couple lighthearted episodes and then it was just straight ahead. All action. Let's go. So yeah, I wonder if Mitsuri will come back into it because, again, she was only just leaving, so maybe she's been informed of what's happening and she turns around because she's still close enough to lend a hand. And also the fact that Nezuko is still marveling her and looking up to her with the braids and everything. They're not setting up this like big sister, little sister dynamic relationship with them, only for her to now be removed for the entirety of season 3. That's not happening. I miss Inosuke and Zenitsu though. I do miss my boys. It is nice to get just Tanjiro on his own. But at the same time, I'm so used to the dynamic trio that it's so sad when we don't have them, especially because Inosuke is just this bundle of chaos and I just adore Inosuke. I feel like Inosuke for me is easily number one. He is just amazing. An amazing character and so fun and energetic, and he's grown so much, and I miss him, but I don't know if we're gonna get him in season 3 because I think this is very much focused on Genya and Tanjiro and then building on Genya and his backstory and integrating him into Tanjiro's, like, core unit. Because Tanjiro is very much like, we're gonna be friends whether you like it or not. He's very sort of standoffish, doesn't wanna get close to people, and Tanjiro is just like, "Nah, we're gonna be friends." But Tanjiro is getting that sword. Thank God he has a backup sword, though. Because if he didn't, this whole scenario would be completely different. And then he's reining Nezuko back where he's like, "Don't stop yourself before you transform into your other form," because she still can't control that, and he had to rein her in last time. They don't really need that right now because they have enough going on without Tanjiro having to try and rein Nezuko back in. But the confliction on her face, but also the trust that she has in Tanjiro in order to listen to him. She doesn't want to let her brother go. She's scared for him. She wants to help him. Everything in her body is telling her to help him, but she knows that she has to trust that Tanjiro has this. And she needs to help Genya because Genya's been stabbed. So, oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. And then the whole fact that Tanjiro's swordsmith has been training himself. He's not been avoiding him because he's not wanting to deal with Tanjiro. He wants to get stronger because he wants to make Tanjiro proud and he wants to give him a sword that's really going to last and not risk Tanjiro's life in the process if it breaks. He's almost blaming himself and taking responsibility for the previous swords not being good enough and that he needs to be stronger. He's like Tanjiro in that regard. Tanjiro very much is like, I have to get stronger to protect the people I care about. And he's the same. He's like, I also have to get stronger to protect Tanjiro. I love it. It's so fucking cute. But Tanjiro is going to get this 300-year-old sword, and we better get Rangoku's Flame Guard on it, or I'm going to be furious. Because otherwise, what's the point of him getting it? I know that it's like this momentum of Rangoku and just how much Rangoku meant to him, but at the same time, there has to be another purpose behind it. So he's hoping that he does get the Flame Guard put onto this 300-year-old sword, and it would make sense. It's the sword from the originator of Sunbreathing given to Tanjiro, who is the heir of that dynasty, with the Flame Hashira's guard put on it, because flame is connected to the sun. It's connected to fire. The originators of Sunbreathing, well, every form is an origination of Sunbreathing, but I think the closest to Sunbreathing would be flame breathing, because fire, sun, warmth, heat, there's some synergy and similarities there. So I feel like it all comes full circle. That not only is Tanjiro basically the Rengoku of his group, that the person that will take Rengoku's place is Tanjiro. I don't think he'll be a Flame Hashira. He'll probably be like a Sun Hashira or something. But he is going to take Rengoku's place. And we already know that Inosuke is 100% taking Tengen's place now that Tengen has retired. So it's one of those where not only is he the heir of Sunbreathing, he's also the heir of Rengoku. He is the apprentice that Rengoku would have taken if Rengoku had lived, you know? So it's this nice connection that not only does he have the sword and the dance technique that links him to his family, but also links him to his ancestor and the relationship that was had with this warrior, aka the originator of Sunbreathing, but he also has the Flame Guard, which connects him to Rengoku, who was a big brother figure to him, was a mentor to him, and someone that he aspired to be like, to be as decisive and capable as Rengoku, that he needed to be stronger in order to live up to the legacy that Rengoku leaves behind. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this react, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below to help boost this video into the algorithm. And until next episode, bye!